down.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, you just clicked into a how-to video. It's a new video series that I have over the winter. You guys usually see vlogs, contests and whatever, but now we're gonna teach you guys some tricks, and this is the second episode. We're gonna do a how to bar spin today. The last video was a how to unturn on. That was really appreciated, and a lot of you a lot of you guys seem to love the how to video. So I'm gonna give you guys some tips today. If you already can do bar spins, you can watch this anyways, because I'm gonna give you some drills on how to actually like improve your bar spins, put them into combos, learn them on technical stuff, and just do them a lot better than you already can. I'm not claiming that this break that you can't do bar spins, but you can always improve bar spins. All the quick bar spinners around the world, I would say that I'm a quite quick bar spinner. I don't know. We can still improve them all the time. But we're gonna start with just teaching you guys how to actually do a bar spins for the beginners. So the first step would probably be to just like learn how to spin the bar spin. So then you can use a wall and just put your back wheel onto it, lean back a little bit, put your wheel up. You can put your leg against the pedal right there and then just start spinning them around like this. A bar spin can be, I know a lot of comments will say different about this. People are gonna say that this is not a bar spin when you follow them around. It's actually called a bus driver if you're old school. So this is a bus driver and this is a bar spin when you throw the bar like that. I can do them both. In switch spins I do them throwing, and in regular spins I do the bus driver, but we're just gonna call everything bar spin today. I know there's a difference, but I'm just gonna show you guys my opinion on how to do them best, safest, quickest, and yeah. Start following them around like this. Get comfortable with them, throw them both directions, feel out what way you should probably learn them. If you have left third forward, you should throw it with the left hand, because that means that it's gonna be more natural when you start this break tail. It's gonna be more natural when you start spinning and doing 360s, quarter pipes and stuff like that. So left foot forward, throw it left hand, so it's quite easy. Step number 2 will probably be the same as the unturn down. Lay on your back, have it like this, and then you can start with following it around like that. It's gonna be, because if you actually let the bike go now, it's gonna drop down on you. So this is quite good. It's a bit more consequences in this. So start by spinning them around. That's switch for me. I don't like to throw my regular bars. Just do like that, and then you can learn that. And then when you start feeling comfortable about that, you can move into just learning them on the ground as a pickup bar spins. You're not going straight for a jump after this. You can actually do them on ground. Just do like that. The important thing here is to lock your knees against the seat and just lean back, because the seat is shaped like that, and then you can use your knees as like, yeah, you just hold your bike like that. You kind of lock it. Just lean back, lock the seat, boom. Then you have a bar spin. So in my opinion, the next step is probably the best to just move along to a safe fly out, like the unturn on, but you're just doing it up on something instead of doing them on flat ground, because a lot of people will argue that doing them on flat ground in a bunny hop is gonna be the best, but I actually learned them in a fly out before I could bunny hop, like years before, because I just didn't have the muscles because I was so young. So I didn't have the muscles to do a bunny hop, so I used a ramp instead to get some air. Quick side note, if you're scared of doing them straight, and it feels like you're gonna get your bars in your stomach, you can do them a bit with an angle, so you jump up with the side like that, because that means that you have the speed and momentum that way, but the bar is gonna be that way, so you're not gonna get them in your stomach. It's not the proper way to do them, but it's a good step to get into doing bar spins and throwing them, so you kind of go up on the side a little bit. You want me to crash now and show them?
Yes.
I'm gonna give Theo what he wants. You see what I mean? It's hard to show, but instead of crashing with the bike in front of me and tagging up like this, I crash that way and bike is standing over there. So that's a good tip for you guys as well. So what you want to do when you jump up on this little fly out here, just make sure that you find some quality air. You want some quality air. When you get up in the air, the first thing you want to do is to level out your bike like that. So you have a square here, kinda. That's what I'm always thinking. What I would just want to do when I have that square locked out, just want to start doing the motions. The same motions as you do on a wall. Think about the square when you're standing next to a wall as well. Just boom, boom. Be like in an aggressive position, because you're never going to do a bar spin like this, just like that. You're always going to be in a square like this. So That's a good tip for me. Just always think about the square. When you come up, level out your bike. It's gonna feel like you're doing the bar spin on the way down in the beginning, but it's nothing bad with that. You're gonna learn how to do them quicker all the time. The thing you wanna strive for in a bar spin is to do them as quick as possible. In the beginning, it's gonna feel like you're doing a bar spin on the way down. It's gonna be horrible. You're probably not gonna get it around. You're gonna lose your feet. It's gonna be horrible that first couple of times, but everything with a bar spin is in your mind. It's a really, like, it's a commitment trick. There's a difference between like tricks you can feel out and do stuff, but this is just pure commitment. If you go for it, you're gonna land it. Because if you go 100% and try to spin the bar around and catch it again, it's gonna happen. But if you just wanna feel it out and be like, it's not gonna happen for you. There is two ways with bar spins you can go now after you just did it in an easy flyout. You can either start doing them smaller in street and pull up yourself, or you can start doing them on bigger jumps and start controlling them in the air. I would for sure say that you should pick the small way. Because if you can do them small, you can do them big, in my opinion. Because if you have quick bars and you can learn how to like get your bars down really quick and do them like down things with not airtime at all. Like just look at this, for example. I can do a bar spin just on flat ground, just like this. Barely even like lift it up, maybe that much. If you can do bars quick like that and just learn how to have quick hands and catch them good, it's gonna be so much easier for you when you move on to the bigger jumps. Because when you're doing on bigger jumps, it's gonna feel a lot smoother and nicer, and the motions are gonna be a lot more relaxing. It's gonna be painful in the beginning. I got scars all over my hands. Yeah, so that's from bar spins, just when I was a kid. I just really wanted to learn them. You're gonna catch them like that. So when you master the tiny bar spin, you can move on to the big one, obviously. Everything you move along from smaller things to bigger things is always gonna be a lot more consequences if you go down. When you know your bar, and when you know how to do them, and you feel safe on them, do exactly what you did in the beginning when you did them in a small flyout. Just go up the kicker, level out and square up, toss the bar, catch, down. It sounds like I'm simplifying it a lot, but it's really not that like hard. So there's a million ways you can do bar spins, just like that. I did a 360 triple bar spin, to opposite bar spin, to bar spin back up here. I would say the bar spin is probably one of the most key tricks you can do. You can do pretty much anything you want with a bar spin. You can do them tech, you can do them big, you can do them in combos, after tricks, before tricks, transfers, whatever. So you can use them for pretty much anything you want. I use them a lot. Probably one of the tricks that made my career, I would say, because I use them in so many different ways. And yeah, when you master them one way, you can always start doing them the other way. But we're not gonna move too much into like combos and different things, because if you wanna see combos, you're gonna comment down below what you wanna see in the future, because it's gonna be more how-to videos coming soon. Today is only a bar spin. We're not gonna move too much into like doing combos today. Another thing that is really good to think about, this is for you guys that already can do bar spins and wanna improve them. If you have the problem that the bike is feeling wobbly under your knees, so when you're doing the bar spin, it feels like it's going side by side like that. That is because you're not pinching hard enough. Because basically, as soon as you let your hands off the bar, you're like replacing your hands with the knees, because something needs to hold the bike, otherwise it's just gonna fall away from you. So the knees are so important in a bar spin. It is probably the same thing as trying to write on a paper with a pen without even holding the pen like properly. If you pinch it, it's gonna work a lot better and it's gonna move the way you want. The same goes for bar spins. If you pinch it and have it locked in, the bar and the bike is gonna move the way you want instead of the bike going like this. Because there's a lot of gyro forces going on when your wheels are spinning. So yeah, think about that. So I've done thousands of bar spins in my days. So if you want to learn what I just did there, a bar spin, tap, bar spin, tap, bar spin in, that's not gonna come easy. You're gonna have to follow these steps that I just told you. You're gonna have to work your ass off. You're gonna have to repeat, because nothing comes easy here in life. You're gonna have to work hard, train on them, and follow these steps that I just taught you. It makes me happy to see that so many of you guys are commenting so nicely about the how-tos. I really appreciate it. Make sure that if you try these tricks, if you tried my techniques and stuff, post them on Instagram, tag me, and I'll repost them and I'll answer your things, because I really enjoy watching you guys learning, and I enjoy watching you guys. Comment down below what you want to see in the future, what kind of tricks you want me to teach you guys. I love doing how-tos. Subscribe, like, and peace. Fun fact, how I broke this collarbone right here. I was gonna do a double truck flat drop at Rocket Air, 2017. Did a bar spin, and then I missed the catch on the second one, so I was gonna do a double truck flat drop. Landed like this, boom. Collarbone, head, everything ruined. Ligaments. Maybe that wasn't the best pep talk for people to try bar spins. But you get the idea now. So if you master them on small things, I would suggest you do that before you start doing them bigger.